Prime luxury, high-end finishes, ultra large, oversized lots while living in the forest. That's what you can expect when you move and live in Kingwood, Texas. And in this video, you're gonna find out my top 5 favorite communities in Kingwood, Texas that just scream luxury, and some of them are actually in a gated section as well. And the first community I'm gonna tell you about is called Kingwood Greens. Now, Kingwood Greens is a beautiful, gorgeous country club golf course community. I mean, they have lush tree-lined landscaping all over the place. And Kings Harbor Village is actually, and not too far, it's actually right across the street from it, which is a shopping mall, by the way. But these houses here are just top notch. Let me read off some of the stats for you. So the tax rate in this community is gonna be 2.3%. The HOA dues aren't that bad either, especially for being in a golf course community, coming in at $770 annually, which, by the way, that does depend on what section you live in Kingwood Greens. And the average home size is around 4,153 square feet. And the average list price currently, as of the making of this video, this is taking in consideration for all actives and pendings, is $1,086,000. The average list price per square foot is coming in at $227. And I've already talked about the amenities, how you have your own country club, you have your own golf course, it's a luxury neighborhood, we have tree-lined landscaping, and you're across the street from a shopping mall. Now, another neighborhood that you need to know about, especially up in the higher end section, we're gonna talk about Barrington. Barrington is a beautiful community, tax rate coming in at 2.27%. The HOA dues, though, are pretty high. They're up there. They're at $2,348 annually. The average home price, though, is coming in, our average square footage of a home, is 3,900 square foot. The average list price is actually pretty good, coming in at $755, and the average list price per square foot is around $196. Now, the amenities here, this is another golf club, country club neighborhood. So you have the Clubs of Kingwood, which is one of the major golf centers or country clubs in Kingwood. You're gonna have several private pools, tennis courts, and recreational centers, and tons of fitness centers as well. There are luxury homes and exclusive amenities all over the place in Barrington. A beautiful neighborhood. This should definitely be on the top of your list, especially if you're not trying to go, really up high into the $1 million range. You can score some pretty good deals here under $1 million in Barrington. Now, next up is one of my favorite communities called Kings Point. Now, Kings Point is another just gorgeous community, again, with the country club. So they have their own country club as well. They have golf courses, tennis courts, they have swimming pools, they have several parks and playgrounds gonna be scattered throughout the neighborhood, and they're gonna have lots and lots of green space. That's very important for living in Kingwood because you are in a livable forest, so you do need some green space and you do need to feel like you are in a forest. Of course, you're gonna have large lots, and then you do have picnic centers surrounding the Kings Point neighborhood. Now, the tax rate is still coming in around 2.3% there. The annual HOA dues, however, are cheaper than the other two that we've covered thus far, coming in at $690 annually, which is not bad at all. The average home size is 3,850 square feet. The average list price, again, coming in below $1 million at $745,000. And the average price per square foot is $177. Definitely check out Kings Point. There's some absolute top-notch, gorgeous luxury homes in that community for sure. Now, next on the list, we have one of my favorite communities. So if you're looking to be on the water in Lake Houston, have your own private boat dock and all that good stuff, to direct access to the lake from your backyard, Kings River Estates is probably going to be most ideal for you. It's a private waterfront community on Lake Houston, which is really cool. And they have some of their own private boat docks we've already talked about. It's heavily wooded too. So all the home sites there are mostly heavily wooded. It's a gated community for that extra layer of security. And these luxury homes in Kings River Estates are just packed with every high-end feature imaginable. The tax rate is 2.3%, which most of Kingwood is. The HOA dues aren't as bad as you would think it would be, since it is gated. It is a waterfront community. They're coming in at $2,000 annually. Now, the average home size is 4,838 square foot. So the homes here are actually pretty big. And with bigger homes, you're gonna have higher prices. So the average price here is $1,150,000, and the average list price per square foot is coming in at $257. Like I said, if you want waterfront property, you want to be in Kingwood, or you want to be in a forest, but you want waterfront property at the same time and have direct access to the lake, man, you can't go wrong with Kings River Estates. One of the very few opportunities that you can do something like that here in the Houston area. All right, I'm gonna tone it down a little bit. We're gonna get away from the $1 million sections and bring it back down to the average prices of homes in the Houston region. This neighborhood that I'm gonna tell you about is one of my favorite communities, although it doesn't have a lot of amenities, if any amenities at all, but the neighborhood is still top notch. I had a couple of friends that lived in this community for a long time and they loved it, visited them plenty of times out there. Now, this neighborhood is called River Chase. Now, River Chase, the average home size here is about 3,500 square foot, and the average list price is surprisingly low, coming in at $550,000. And the average list price per square foot is $144. And the tax rate here is still around that 2.2, 2.3% marker. And the HOA dues are $757 annually. So if you're still looking for a great community, and then there are homes in there. My friend actually had a home that we sold to him, and it was a beautiful, completely remodeled with custom high-end finishes. The kitchen was beautiful. You can get some really nice property here, less than $650,000, or definitely less than $1 million. So if you're on a budget, you don't have $1 million to spend, definitely check out River Chase because it is a fantastic community. And if you do plan on moving to Kingwood or anywhere in the greater Houston area for that matter, make sure you give us a call. I'll leave all my information in the description box, and you can even scan that QR code that's on your screen right now. Problem is, Houston is absolutely enormous. So if you are not familiar with the Houston area at all, it can feel very overwhelming trying to pick and choose where to live and figure out like how far your drive is going to be from your job. We help you with all of that. We'll help match you with a property that matches your lifestyle the best so you don't move to the wrong neighborhood or to the wrong suburb. So make sure you give us a call and we'll be able to get you squared away. That's all for now, guys. See you in the next video.